Are you on the live?
Yeah, I'm doing a live.
Oh, Mom, look how much I made. Oh, wait, hold on. Look how much I made.
36.2 billion. Yeah, come on, bring it, Jay, bring it.
And I'm gonna double
Hello,
it.
hello. Okay.
And I'm gonna double it to 72.5.
Excellent. Time for face mask confession. Actually, it's not a confession. What? Confess to who? Confess to who about what? Hey, y'all. I got my charcoal mask on from Mary Kay, and it is doing its thing already. And yeah, so I wanted to reflect on why I am single. I am 47 years old. I have been married. I was married for about 8 or 9 years. And before that, I had been pretty consistently in a relationship since the time I was 19 when I started dating. I did not date in high school. I did not have no boyfriend in high school. Nobody liked me in high school. If they liked me, they ain't say nothing to me. And I don't have daddy issues. So I was not particularly looking for dudes. Not that I didn't like people, but I was not like, oh my God, somebody fill this empty chasm in me where daddy was supposed to be. Me and my dad are like this. Okay, he's been dead 7 years, but we're still like this. So, you know, I've grown up to be a fairly self-possessed person. I think my early relationships were good, but I never dated my peers. I didn't date classmates. I always found dudes off campus once I was in college and dating. I dated somebody from the military for a long time, for about 5 years, my first real boyfriend. Really was like best friend and boyfriend and lover and all that good stuff. Then, you know, I just had a series of other boyfriends over the years and, you know, never was single for long. I used to say that. I'm never single for long, and I never was. From the time I started playing with boys in a serious way. And then I'd say I got married. Now, again, not a peer in any way, shape, or form. I had just finished my PhD from Harvard, and my ex-husband is, number one, a lot younger than me, 12 years younger than me, and an immigrant from Jamaica, a scrapper, smart guy, intelligent, not educated though, lovely person, well, you know, lovely. In quotes, let's just say that. But, you know, we had something, and we definitely were in love, and we got married, and we made a family, and we did all that stuff, and then we split, because I said I'm out of here, because there were issues that were not cool in that relationship. I don't like a lot of volatility. He's a volatile type person. Hey, Andy Ona. Hi, Crystal Bing. And so I said goodbye to my marriage and went bye-bye. You know, and have been raised very clearly by my parents to, what about they said? They said this to me as I was growing up when I was in high school, maybe before, and certainly after. You may not rely on a man for your well-being. For your financial well-being, for somebody to take care of you. My parents explicitly both said, and they were already divorced, so maybe they had a conference call and talked about it, but they said explicitly, Elisa Dawn, you may not rely on a man in a financial way. You may not do so. You must be able to care for yourself and take care of yourself. And so, you know, I was raised with this notion that I am financially responsible for myself. And so I've never had an inclination to be with someone for a financial reason, which sort of left me open to date all sorts of men who, again, I would call not peers. But, so I was married at 30-something, early 30s, and I was divorced at 41, and I am 47 now. Unbelievable, because I look so amazing. But I'm 47 now. Yeah, I get that, Crystal. So at 47, so between the time I've been 40 and 47, I will say I had a 4-year relationship with a married man, which was actually really amazing for me. Really hurtful and stupid on the one hand, but really good in a lot of other ways relative to where I was emotionally, what I could connect to, how I could attach. And he's still a dear friend, good person. And I had definitely, like, my sexual awakening happened with that person. So, you know, he gets all the props for that, because there was some pretty vanilla boringness in my sexual experiences before that. And that was okay. The sex I had before was normal. But the sex I had with him was amazing. And then I've had one other person since him who captures the top spot of my favorite lover ever so far, let's say that. So why am I single? So I am independent, right? Good looking. Look at that, gorgeous with this clay mask on your face, so beautiful. I am intelligent. I'm well educated. I'm a great mother. I'm talented. I know how to do stuff. A lot of different stuff. People say I'm a Renaissance woman. You know, I'm super sexy, exhibitionist, experienced sexually, been out there, not afraid of that. Like it, in fact, good stuff. I'm bold, I'm brave, I'm an entrepreneur. I quit my job, my career of 15 years. I'm a good person. There's a lot going for me. And I've done a lot of the spiritual work I need to do as well to really feel whole. And that's how I feel. I do feel whole. Thank you, Crystal, my love. I've really been working hard on this, though. It's not by accident. It's not by accident that I finished a PhD in urban planning at Harvard. It's not by accident that I've been a property owner or successfully been a single parent and managed all this bullshit that I've dealt with over the years in my marriage and divorcing. And it's not by accident I took care of my father through his passing in hospice and maintained a career and parented and caregived and done all this. Not by accident. Like, I've done the work. Like, I remember maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I was so angry. I was so angry in our marriage. I was so powerless. I had disempowered myself. I'd given up all this power to please this man, my ex-husband, because I thought that's what I needed to do to maintain the marriage. It wasn't. There was nothing that would have been able to maintain that marriage. And I didn't have to give myself up to do that, but I did. And then I woke up one day very overweight and very unhappy and felt like there was one little kernel of myself left in me. And I said to myself, I'm going to fight for her. And I literally built myself up from scratch. Like, literally, there was nothing. I can't cry because this dumb mask is on my face. It's going to not work. And I'm not really teary about this. But I had given up everything that was me. And to be in a relationship. And I decided I'm not going to do that. And I became a fighter. And I really fought him, fought for myself, fought for my family, my son, gave up a lot, lost a lot of money, went through a lot of shit, let's just say. And a lot, since I do believe now that you create your own reality, a lot of shit that I threw on my own trail. You know, I didn't have to go the hard road to get to where I am now, but I chose to, and I learned every step of that way. I'm a Capricorn. Sometimes we like the hard way, the hard way to the lessons, and I certainly have traversed that rocky path to get here. But I'm very much at peace. I love myself. I have a pretty fucking good life that I've created, and it's going to be even better. I'm working now to create an even better life. And so what the hell does this have to do with why am I single? I don't know exactly. You've done it the hard way too. You understand what I'm saying, Mary? Yeah, that's some... I don't know. I don't think that's the smartest thing to do, but it's the choice we have to do. Sometimes I feel like life is like a rubber band, and you got to pull it all the way back to let it go to be able to just shoot forward. And so we're in a position now to just shoot forward amazingly. Yeah, we do. That is dumb. Tolerance for bullshit. Yeah, my cousin laughs. My cousin lives with me, and she laughs. She's Pisces, and she doesn't deal with anybody's shit for like 5 seconds. She's like, peace. But she's like, you did more in that relationship to try to make that work than I would have done for 5 seconds with that asshole. And God bless him. He came over to my house today and fixed some plumbing issue I had. He's a good person sometimes, so I'm not trying to bash his little butt. But I've put a lot into me. My parents invested a lot in me. The work and love and investment they put in me, the work and love that my mentors and my advisors and my friends and my peers and my lovers have put into me to make me who I am now, and the work I put into myself to make me who I am now, makes me unable to compromise around relationships. I can't take less than what I want. I'll just stay here. Me and the fucking cats will just stay here and hang out until the one I want comes. And, you know, in my heart, I'm clear about him. He's amazing. He's more than me. He's done the work. He's not watching TV all the time. I talked to this guy the other day, and he's, oh yeah, I watch a lot of TV. And I'm just like, nope. Or, you know, and I say this is sort of an interesting period I'm in right now because I'm getting a lot of attention. And I admit to being an exhibitionist. I love to be watched. I like being the center of attention. I'm an only child. It is what it is, and I'm unashamed about it. And I think I have a lot of good stuff to show. So, so I'm out here, and I'm out here in social media in particular, and people, men in particular, probably women too, but men in particular get an idea about who I am based on social media, my social media presence. Hey, Monique, miss you, girl. And get feelings. They catch feelings, or they like, oh, I want to be with you, or can we be together? Or even like guys who I'm like, you know, explicitly on a dating site trying to meet somebody, and you know, because I don't meet people. The cats never introduce me to anybody, so you know, I have to go out and look for these people, or find them, or go be in the world at least, and in the mix. And I find they get ideas about who I am because I'm very fresh. I'll admit it. I will entertain a broad range of conversation. Let's just say that. Because it's fun to me. It's funny and it's fun. But you can't catch feelings about me based on the internet. We have to meet. We have to like have something interesting sparking between us. And the fact that you're interested in me is not enough to make me be interested in you. That's how I led my whole life before this. Well, he likes me, so I guess I'll like him back. Fuck that. No, I'm not the object. I'm the subject of my own life. I am the star of my picture. And I'd love to have a director or a producer to come along with this star who can hold up his end of the bargain and be in this with me and create a masterpiece together. But I don't have time for supporting actors. God bless them. They do a lot for movies and keep them going. But I'm the star of my life, and I won't compromise on that. And again, if it means me and these two, until that day comes when I find one that's done the work and is invested in himself and has progressed himself and wants more for this life, then it'll be me and the fucking cats and Mary Kay and my money, because I'm serious about my money. The other thing I'm serious about is that money and getting that. And so, okay. Somebody today, a dear, sweet person who, has been a Facebook friend for a while and, always shows appreciation for me and my pictures and whatever, inboxes me from time to time, said, I really, can we meet? Can we whatever? And I'm not trying to put him on blast. I definitely would never say who it is. But I was so proud of my response, which was, no. I like our interaction like it is, friendly, whatever. But the fact that you like me is not enough to make me say, well, let me see what this is about. I have to see what I want to see. I have to want what I want. Just because I'm a woman does not mean that I'm the object, that I'm the one to be chosen. I want to be chosen too, but I want the thing that's choosing me and not just default to the thing that's choosing me. And we too much women just, well, he likes me, so I'm gonna like him. No. That's how you become a sex object. And I am a sex object. I get it. I get that. That's kind of one of my roles in the world. But I don't mind being the stuff of people's fantasies, but it's a fantasy and it doesn't translate to real life because I'm here in my town, in my house, minding my business, doing my life. And you're liking my pictures on Facebook and you're following me on Instagram and you're inboxing me with your whatevers is not the stuff of a relationship. It does not build a relationship. It does not get me engaged at that level. Like I'm not being arrogant. And even if I was, too bad. Good for me. But I'm just saying I have to be the chooser, ultimately. I'm not the chaser. I don't want to chase dudes. That never works for me. That doesn't work. But I'm waiting to see something that makes me go, yes. That makes me say yes. Not, okay. Not, well, let's see. Yes. I'm waiting for that. And Linus and Lucy will keep me company until he comes. Until I attract him to me. I believe in law of attraction. I believe in all that jazz. And so until the thing I want is in my vision and seen by me, I say hell no. So there's two things you can live. You can live your life like, okay, all right, I'll take it. If that's what you want, blah, blah, blah. Or you can wait until the thing presented to you is a hell yes, no reservations. This is it. I'm waiting for that. And I'm preparing myself for that. I don't know if you listen to Jill Scott. She's got this song prepared. Go listen to it because it's the bomb. But it's that. It's being strong enough in my womanhood, in my femininity, in myself as a human being to say, I matter enough to me to be the chooser and not just the chosen, to be the actor and the star of my life and not somebody else's arm candy, not someone else's piece, But let's be each other's peace. Let's partner. I want to hook arms with a partner in this life and skip through the fucking tulips with him. Not him dragging me behind him, not me dragging him behind me. And I've been dragging dudes behind me for many, many years. And it is not cool. So if you've done the work and you've invested in yourself and you've elevated yourself and you're able to demonstrate your abundance and your understanding and your joy at this life and not looking at life as a negative thing as people doing something to you, because that's where I am and I can't go back from that. Like once you know something, you know it and you can't unknow it, and I can't unknow who I am. And so that's why I'm single. You wonder why I'm single? That's why. Somebody said to me recently, well, you could intimidate guys. You could scare them off with all your accomplishments and who you are. Why the fuck would I want to be with somebody who's scared off by my accomplishments? That doesn't even make sense. I don't even understand that concept, because how in the world would I be happy with somebody who I have to dim myself to be with? I already did that. I was married to that. It didn't work. I ended up breaking our whole family because of that. That was not a good choice. It was not a good choice. So, I say that all to say, and sometimes when I'm in this bed at night by myself, crying because I'm in here by myself, because I don't want to be in the bed by myself. I don't want that. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be this and that, but I'm willing to be that as opposed to just settling. Because I won't settle for anyone but myself. The only person I can settle for is me. And I can't do less than that. And I hope you're not going to do less than that. I hope that you are standing up for yourself in your own life. Standing up for what you want in your life. And ladies, I'm particularly talking to you. But gentlemen too. To be so confidently yourself that you do scare off the ones that deserve scaring off. Because you don't need that. You need better. You need the best. You deserve the best that life has to offer. I deserve the best that life has to offer. I didn't get to this state by accident, and I don't deserve less than what I've invested in myself to be this. Beautiful gray mask, charcoal mask wearing person. I don't deserve less than that. Neither do you. So, my face is dry, basically. I could talk some more. So if you have a question, ask it. Or I will sign off, my love. Nothing but the best. Right, Crystal? All your flags flying. All your lights shining. All your bling blinging. That's who we're supposed to be in this world. Not less than that. Not ever less than that. And when you're less than that, you ain't going to be happy. And there's lots of people who are not happy. There's tons of people in my town with empty ass marriages. I'm looking at y'all. I know what the fuck you got going on there. And I don't say break up your marriage, but get real with that shit. Fix it for real. Be you for real in that. Save your family. Don't offer your kids that as an example. That's not okay. Your empty ass relationship that you're saying, well, we're staying together for the kids, and what you're showing the kids is you two passing like ships in the fucking night. What the hell are you passing on to your kid with that? Now, my kid got fucked up by the divorce, just like yours is getting fucked up by your staying together in a dumbass marriage that you're not really invested in properly. Do better. Everybody got to do better. Single, married, divorced, widowed, whoever, you got to do better. We got to do better. There's so much power in real intimacy. There's so much power in really being you in your relationships. And in this world. If you're not you in your relationships and in this world, who are you? What are you contributing to the world? The world needs you. The world needs you being really, truly you in the world. That's how the universe is going to expand. That's how things are going to get better. Not by your conforming, not by your pretending, not by your lying, not by your acting. Exactly. What you said is 100% true. My happiness was the most important thing that I had to fight for. My son is a very happy child now. He stayed happy throughout this whole process, even though there have been some rough times between him and my dad and his dad. But ultimately, I had to look out for me. You're not doing it for your kids, and you're not doing your kids a fucking favor with that shit. You think kids can't see through that? They're not dumb. Anyway, I rant on about that forever. But there and therefore, I say ultimately, spend some time with you. I meditate, virtually every day, blah, 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 meditation. But that shit is actually useful. Getting to spend time with yourself, with your thoughts, with your lies to yourself, and breaking those down and releasing those things is worth it. Because you're worth it. Because you're here on earth for a limited amount of time. You gotta get in there and get your hands dirty in your own life and make it real. Yeah, make your life real. Not fake. Not TV. Not even social media. And I love social media, but it is like some hardcore bullshit lots of times. Alright, I gotta take this thing off my face. I love you for watching. I hope you are being Oh-gasmic, which is my brand of living, which is making love to every aspect of your life. Because you're worth it. You're worth it. Come join me in our Deep Sex Orgasm group. We have a lot of fun over there. That's craziness. And, go like the page Oh-gasmic Living. OHGASMIC. Living. And just be fucking awesome. Don't like anything. Don't click on nothing. I don't care. Do what you want. But live according to who you are. Because I love you. I love you for that. And I see you as whole. I see you as whole, who you really truly are. And I appreciate you for that. Crystal, thanks for rocking with me. Monique, thanks for rocking with me. Everybody, thanks for rocking with me today. That was fun. Gonna go take a shower and wash this off. Get this pool water off me. And etc. etc. Love you to bits and pieces. See you again soon. Bye.